Irashaimase. Welcome back to Niffy Cat. We're so glad that you can join us today. Wow, today's video is special because this is about the Titanic kitty, the ship's cat whose name was Jenny. And she was a beautiful Siamese. She looked so much like my late beautiful Sheba. That is not even funny. Yeah. Well, there are two stories about her, and I'm going to share both pieces of this. There was a legend that formed around this kitty. Well, she is said to have predicted the ship's fate. Yes. As we all know, April the 14th of 1912 was the day that the Titanic had struck an iceberg. Yes, and there were approximately 12 pets on board that day, and only 3 doggy survivors apparently. Well, Ginny originally joined the Titanic as the ship's cat while it was still in Belfast in Ireland. And, of course, when everything had happened and all the people had passed away and the other animals too, she was presumed that she had died with it. So that's the one story about her. But there's a legend that I think has a little bit more veracity to it, and perhaps is the real true story. The rumors are, and the legend, of course, now says differently because of the story of stewardess Violet Jessup, who reported that Jenny had given birth to a litter of kittens in early April of 1912, before the Titanic had actually departed for New York. She had claimed a cozy corner on board with her kittens in the galley. Yes, she and her newborns were apparently cared for by an Irish stoker whose name was Joseph Mulholland. Well, Jenny cared for her kittens during that time, but when the ship had docked off, it had docked at Southampton, and there, when it had gotten to that point, before it got on its voyage, it was preparing for the voyage there. He saw her do this, and he saw her carry each of her kittens off of the ship, one by one, and onto dry land. Well, he saw that happen, and then he realized that this was a really bad sign, and he figured, well, maybe the kitten knows better. And he took it as a bad omen, and he made sure that when that ship left, he stayed on dry land too. Because Ginny was apparently on dry land, all those kittens were on dry land. He stayed, and he didn't die, needless to say, when the ship hit that iceberg and had sunk. It was like the kitty knew. Yeah! Ginny saved herself, her kittens, and Joseph Mulholland, who took that as an omen. Yes, the kitty knew better than the arrogant humans who had thought that the ship was unsinkable and had bragged all about it. This kitty knew the truth, and when she had kittens, she took them off. Yes, and the legend is, of course, that she stayed there with her kitties. Yes, and did just fine. Well, for those of you who remember the kitty who had carried her kittens downstairs in that cathedral in England before it was bombed and down into the basement, moms can know things sometimes, and kitty moms don't have the filters that humans might. If they can tell with their intuition that there's danger, they take it seriously. And this kitty saved herself, her kittens, and a gentleman who took the kitty seriously too. And I think he was very wise. Yeah! I absolutely had to share that amazing story with you guys today. And I hope very much you've enjoyed it. And it looks like Neffy has. If you all like the content of our videos, don't forget to take those paws and paw that like button. We thank you so much, all of you, for watching today. And don't you forget that you can hit the subscription button and you can paw the notification bell so that you can see all of Nuffy Cat's videos. Well, thank you again. We've had a wonderful time here today, and we look forward to seeing you in the